What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time it's going to be another ranked ladder replay video. It's going to be Pluffy versus Doflamingo. The Pluffy player has about a 4,000 million berry bounty. The Doflamingo player has about a 6,000 million berry bounty, which you need about 4,800 million berry bounty to get into the top 100 right now. So that gives you an idea where these players are, decently high on the ladder. And then let's look into the lists. Pluffy player is opting to play 2 of the Bond Clay, 3 of the 9-drop Rush, 3 of the Onami, 1 of the Frankie, 4 of the Kid, no choppers, no law, just straight to business. So, and then the Doflamingo player, we are on 2 pudding, 4 Jozu, 1 perfume femur, double gravity blade, double red rock, and then everything else is pretty standard. So let's get into the games. Alright, looks like the Doflamingo player is going to keep a hand of Perona, Red Rock, Pudding, Gecko, and Mihawk. And they are going to be going first, so they kept the hand with the Perona. They have the Pudding, seems good. The Pluffy player mulligan their hand. They mulligan into Kid, Searcher Law, Zoro, Red Rock, or sorry, Giant. So Pluffy, definitely a good mulligan hand for what it is. Gonna have the Kid for going second, as well as the Searcher that they can play on their 2-don turn, and then obviously half of their curve with Zoro Juro. Just need to find a Luffy Taro. Yeah, so it looks like pretty good hands for both players. Doflamingo is just going to play that Perona. Look at the top 5 and rearrange it. Luffy's going to top deck into a Kid. Going to play the Law, search the Luffy Taro. So they found the Luffy Taro. So it looks like Pluffy's going to have like a decent curve here. Doflamingo will top deck that Buggy that they stacked. They're going to go 7 leader ability. Play out the Mihawk rested. Not very good for them, but it is a body. Pluffy's going to take that 7, which is not good for them. They just simply cannot counter out of it. So this Pudding might go Barazy next turn. They're going to draw for turn, swing 5 into the Mihawk. Going to get a 2K out of the Doflamingo player, and then just going to take their life, play the Kid. And their life is just a bunch of bricks. I can't imagine we don't Pudding right here. And Pudding is just going to come down, ruin the Pluffy player's life. All the cards are going to go under the leader. And they're going to draw 5 cards. Going to draw into a Nami, Zoro, Sanji, Bond Clay. And then just swing 6. We get a block in a 1K with the Bond Clay. Pass turn. Not going to swing with the Mihawk to force the opponent to swing into life, because they are getting relatively low on cards. But to stifle that plan, the Luffy player is going to play down that 7-drop, Dawn -1, tap the Mihawk, gain an active Dawn because of the Kid. Going to swing 5 into the Mihawk. Doflamingo just lets it go. Then they can swing 7 into life. Doflamingo takes it. And then 7 into life with the Kid. Doflamingo takes it. I guess they just not sure if this Kid's going to stick around, I guess. They don't want to block with it this next turn. And then they're just going to play a Law Searcher, search into a Sanji 2K, pass turn. Doflamingo's going to play the Perona, relook at that top 5. I'm not sure if they put it on the bottom or the top, but they will swing 5, get a 1K out of the Pluffy. And they're just going to play Red Rock to bottom deck the Sanji, pass turn. Pluffy is going to swing 5. Doflamingo 1K counters with the Gecko. Then they're going to go 7 with the Kid. Doflamingo takes that one. Pluffy's just going to play this Zoro Juro, search for a Sanji, which is like a good follow-up play for next turn. And then they're just going to play this Nami, trash a Nami, draw 2. Or I guess Trash Songoro, sorry, draw 2. Drew into a 2K, so it's not the worst. Looks like Dofy is like decently behind this match, but Pluffy is very low on life. Dofy is just going to start with a 7. They're going to get a block out of the Nami, and then once again are going to Gravity Blade the Kid and the Zoro. I believe they Gravity Bladed, they top decked that Gravity Blade, but they did stack it with the Perona. Pluffy's going to swing 7. Dofy's going to counter 2K, 1K. And then play the Sanji, give it Rush, tap the Pudding. 7 into life, so they're not targeting the Pudding here, which is interesting to me at least. I think I would have got rid of the Pudding just to have one less attacker on the field, but we'll see. They're immediately going to punish them. Going to swing 7 with that Pudding. They're going to have to take. They're going to take that one. They do have at least 3 2Ks in hand. They're going to go 7 again. They take that one as well, and then they're just going to play Gecko. Grab back a 2K. So I'm not exactly sure why we took both 7K swings. 8K and 7K. Or whatever the numbers were. You had 3 2Ks in hand. Could have got out of at least one of them. They're just going to try to go for game, and it's just not going to happen, I guess. They're going to bail on it because they swung 9 with Sanji into life, and then they decided not to go for the 13. Dofy would have had it, I believe. Right? No, I think they... Yeah, they would have had it because they had a 1 cat of life. Yeah, it was weird to pivot from away from going for game there because like it's not like Dofy doesn't play Perfume Femur anymore. But they are going to have enough 2Ks to at least survive this hit. And looks like Pluffy's actually going to take this one. Very risky by the Pluffy player, I would say. I mean, unless I'm just seeing things differently, I feel like taking that last life when you could have countered was very risky. And setting up the pivoting back into board after playing that Nami was also very risky because, like, what if they just have Perfume Femur? But I mean, fair enough. Either way, Pluffy's going to get that game. GG's to those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.